Hi everybody, welcome back to Goodnight Lighthouse. I'm Miss Dorothy and I'm here to read you another story. And I've got a story about a dog and a bone and a dog who has a very important lesson to learn. This book is called Simon and the Better Bone. Simon and the Better Bone. This is a very interesting book. Most of the time I hold my books like this, right? But if I did that, it'd be sideways. And this book we have to hold like this, and when we open it, you read it like this. Wow, this is going to be a fun book. And we got to find out about Simon and this bone, and why does he need a better bone? We need to get inside this book and find out what's going on with this dog. Are you ready to get inside this book with Miss Dorothy? Good. I need you to sit up and listen up, because here we go.
Simon and the Better Bone, written by Corey R. Tabor. Simon was out playing by the pond when he found a bone. If there was a better bone in all the world, Simon hadn't seen it. He found a bone he's really happy with. But then he spotted something in the pond. Look, he's looking down into the water. What does he see? It was another bone, a better bone. There was a dog holding the bone, but it was a scrawny little dog, certainly no match for Simon. Wait, if he's looking in the pond, what does he really see? Is it another dog? But Simon was a good boy. "Hello," he said to the other dog. "Would you like to trade bones?" The other dog didn't reply. Well, no, the other dog can't reply. How rude! Clearly, this was one of those bad dogs you hear about. Oh no, he thinks it's a bad dog. He doesn't know it's just him, a reflection in the pond. "I challenge you to a staring contest," said Simon. "Winner gets the bone." He's going to have a staring contest with himself. Simon wiggled his nose. He opened his eyes really big. He crossed them. But the other dog knew the same tricks. Simon tried his other tricks. He chased his tail. He played dead. He recited his favorite poem. He chased his tail while playing dead while reciting his favorite poem. But the other dog knew those tricks too. Oh my goodness, he's so silly. Simon issued a polite warning. Grrr! He growled at the other dog. Then he pounced. Arf, 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 arf. Oh no, he's going to jump on the other dog, which means he's going to jump in the water. The better bone will be mine, thought Simon. Plop! Oh no, he let go of his bone and it fell in the water. Oh my, now he's all wet. I see that you've lost your bone too, said Simon. Because if Simon doesn't have a bone, the other dog can't have a bone. Simon thought about saying sorry, but then he spotted something over in the dirt. What does he see? It was a bone, a better bone. There was only one thing to do. Oh no, what's he going to do with the bone? Here, said Simon. This is for you. He's giving it to the other dog. The other dog wagged his tail and disappeared with the bone because Simon wagged his tail and rolled over so he can't see himself in the pond anymore. Simon smiled. He'd lost his bone, but he'd found a friend. I hope I see him again soon, thought Simon, as he runs right up to a mirror where if he looks in the mirror, he will see the other dog again.
Uh-oh! I think it's going to happen again. Simon is silly. He had a bone in his mouth that he really, really liked, and he walked up to the water and he looked in and he saw a puppy with a bone. He didn't know it was him. If you look in the water, you're going to see a reflection of yourself. But Simon kept thinking, wow, he's got a better bone. I want that bone. And he ended up dropping his bone because he was being a little bit greedy. He had a good bone. He should have been happy with it. but he was being greedy and he dropped his bone in the water. But he learned a lesson, because when he found the bone again, he took it back and dropped it in the water for the puppy. He didn't realize it was himself, but at least he was being nice and kind and generous with his bone, not greedy like before. But now he says, oh, I hope I see that dog again. But he's about to run past a neat mirror. And what's he going to see if he looks in the mirror? He's going to see that dog again. Simon's funny. He doesn't realize he keeps looking at himself. I'm really happy Simon learned a lesson not to be greedy. If you have something and it's really nice and you really love it, and then you see somebody else has something and you think it's better, just be happy for them. Be happy that they have something and that you have something. Don't be greedy. Don't think you need to have everything. Don't think you need to always have the best, because you know what? It's nice when other people have things too, and you should be happy for other people. Be happy with what you have and be happy that other people have things. That's called being content, and the Bible says that we should be content with what we have. Don't want what other people have. Don't be greedy. I hope you'll remember that tomorrow, because you're at school and you might bring in something special, but then you might see something that you think is better. Don't be greedy. Be content, be happy for what you have, and obey. And obey right away. And then come back and see Miss Dorothy, because I'm going to be sitting right here, ready to read another book to you. Bye! Thanks for reading with Miss Dorothy. I hope you enjoyed this book, and I hope you'll come back soon to read another. What's your favorite book? Drop Miss Dorothy a note and let me know. I'll go find it, and I'll read it to you. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share. I'll see you soon.